Generic greetings! So, in the previous episode, we managed to get a lot of things done. Mainly, though, it was the arrival of the prisoners that caused a little bit of an issue. We had several problems, mainly the wall breaking, which is not something you want to say in a prison, and also the pipe bursting around about here, which flooded the area. If this was plumbed in, these metal detectors, we would have had a serious electrocution problem. And pretty much all of these prisoners that have turned up would be killed, and you know, everything else in there. So that'd be not a great thing to have happen. Obviously, we've got a lot of problems with the doors. I haven't yet sorted these doors to locked open. I really did rush getting these prisoners, and I don't regret it because I just thought it was about time we got some prisoners, because otherwise we've been planning and building for quite some time. But another episode or so of building wouldn't have gone amiss, but we've done it now, so, you know, there we go. Right, so I'm just going to force open a lot of these doors because we don't need them all locked shut, as you might imagine. And also, these ones we do want to open and close. And we also need to force open this. I really want to force that door open, but I can't. Yeah, click on it. There we go. No, not that one there. Balls to it. Right, that's someone else's problem. So anyway, we are placing more things. We are getting electrical cables, and we're getting pipe running in places, things like that. This is our main area of focus, however. This is where we've got our... I was going to call it mother care, but it's not. It's our family cells and such, and we need to get this up and running quite fast because obviously we've got several mothers in the prison now, so we've got nowhere to put them, which is where we're going to put them in here. And also because the amount we've got, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in total, I reckon that this prison 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, no, it's about right, isn't it? I was gonna say we're gonna end up getting more mothers than we have spaces, but no, if we just fill that to capacity and then we got 7, then we should be okay. No, we didn't fill it to capacity because we've got more dormitories to place. Okay, so yes, we probably won't have enough space. We might have to mess around with things and maybe add it onto here. I'll see how it goes. Okay, so let's get on with this. So materials, brick wall, and we need to put in the brick walls all the way around here. And get some walls and such placed. I might as well, while I'm on, place the walls on the other side, because getting this up and running and everything is quite important. Now, I'm assuming, perhaps wrongly, that the mothers will and their children will end up going to the holding cell, or do they not? No, they are just sitting in reception. Okay. That's an interesting one. We do need to connect this up here, and someone has mentioned that in the comments, so yeah, there we go. Rightly so, we'll connect that up. Okay, all the showers plumbed in, all of this is plumbed in, everything's sorted there. It's a little bit dark on this top bit because we've removed most of the lights. So what I'll do is I'll place one there, one there, one there, and one there. That's sorted. That should be enough for all of that one. Let's check our power. Power is good, although we have not yet connected up this area here, so it's quite a simple matter of doing that, and then that's all sorted. Right, that metal detectors are done. The metal detectors are done up there. They're getting placed. We have not yet got toilets in here, but we'll get on with that in a moment after we've done this, because this is more important. Now, the top bit here, and this is where we are going to have our kitchen, where we're going to have an extra kitchen to do this. But am I wanting to change that? Am I going to put an extra cell in there? No, I think our original idea would work fine, especially if we're going to expand to this side. If we do expand and add more cells, I think that's quite important. I am thinking about expanding this down, you see, but we'll see how that one goes. We are running some electric cable around there. That's fine. Large pipe as well needs to be run. So what we're going to do is run a large pipe up and through to there, through the wall. Where's the best place to put it? Well, we do need... Obviously, each of these rooms are going to have showers and such, so we'll have to see how we get on with that one. Either way, we've got a total of 52 prisoners, which is giving us 2,679 generic units of currency stroke generic credits per day. We have cleaning cupboard, people assigned to it. We've just found some more metal stuff. That's good. Obviously, we've got a huge problem with contraband, because anything can be flung over this wall just willy-nilly, no problem. He's going to fling it over, so we do have to make sure that we're very careful on that one. I thought that was a high-risk prisoner, but it's not. It's just... someone dressed like that. Obviously, we still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mothers sitting around there waiting for their cells to be built. This is a bit of a punishing prison, this. Let's force that open, and obviously people are going to go in here. Just go to deployment and then to guard patrols. We want to set up a patrol route around here, but I can't really see where it is because the walls are not yet being built. It's only planning, so I'll wait until that is actually finished. We'll go to our reports. And then to programs, we're going to run some kitchen safety and hygiene. We're actually going to run several of them. All rooms are booked, actually. We can't do that. Workshop safety, 14 interested, which is all cool, but we're not going to have that. Spiritual guidance, a lot of people want to do that, but we don't have any. Alcoholics group therapy, I'm going to start that, but it says no equipment available. So all I'll do is just go up here, and then we'll place some... where do you want to put it? I guess this side would do. There's alcoholics group therapy right there. That's all you really need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10 in total. So we'll have 20 up the top as well, so that's fine. We'll just do a reschedule of the program once that's okay. So we'll go to deployment, guard patrols, and then we'll set up a guard patrol that'll go all the way along, and then like so. That's sorted. Okay. And then what we need to do is quickly get these rooms done. So we need to go for family cells. So these are family cells, and they'll be placed all along there. We'll just cut that front bit out that I messed up. And not going to do that side because we don't need it. So family cells are minimum size 4x4, which these are. Enclosed, which they are not yet there, so we'll sort that out later. Actually, bed, toilet, crib, and shower head. So let's get on with that one. So we'll go for a shower head in the corner, and then we could just have a full wet room and have a toilet like that, and then next to it, no, I don't like that idea. We'll put the toilet there, and we will have a. Actually, what we'll do. Do you want to plan out one, or should we do them both? We'll just do them. We'll do all. Well, we're not both. All of them. We'll do all of them. We'll just go all the way down to the bottom, and we'll do this full row. So there's the shower heads. Okay, so shower heads like this, and that's where the shower's going to be. All right, and then we want a couple of drains. I'll unpause it while I crack on with that one because obviously they really want to get this built. Finding more contraband by the sound of it, and then we want the toilets put in. There we go. And then we need the beds. So the bed's going to go... It's getting a bit tight around here, isn't it? We'll put them in like this, I think. Actually, no. We'll do the same thing we normally do, is put the head of the bed towards the door. Alright. And then we need a crib, which is insufficient funds, apparently. Interesting. So we need to wait for funds. We've run out of cash. I didn't really expect that. Okay. So, that's problematic. Funds are going to be coming in a little bit. Stop alcoholics group therapy, because then that'll give us a bit of money. All of these, running these programs does cost money, which is where we've spent a bit of cash there. We've still got prisoners in dormitories and such, and it is sleep time. Now, if I do a search, I wonder if these are actually trying to escape. Any of these could be escaping. Let's do a full shakedown just to see what we find. I just think this might be an interesting one to see what happens here. Found cell phones. Obviously, that's not classed as... It is contraband, but we're not really bothered about punishing them for having it. If we find it, we say, sorry, that's not... That's just how it is. We're taking it off here. Obviously, the ones at the top here are dormitories, so that's good. We're getting a good search there. We're searching 2 prisoners per dormitory, because obviously that's a 2-person dormitory. A lot of people getting pissed off, you can quite imagine, because it is sort of 4:30 in the morning, so they're like, hey, I'm trying to sleep here. Yeah, sorry. And they're gonna complain about brutality and blah, blah, blah. But we didn't actually find anything, which is a good thing. So, enclosed and minimum size 4x4. That is a 4x4. So I don't know what it's shouting about. It is definitely a 4x4. Maybe that wall is causing me problems, and I might have to remove it. We'll see. We will see. Crib, we need to put in. So crib is 200, so it'll go there. And then put it at the foot of the bed. And then a jail door. So that'll be 1, 2. There we go. Let's place that, see how far we get with it. We're getting 2,511 prisoners. What I'm going to do is, just before it's 8 o'clock here, I'm going to go to intake. And I'm going to receive total prisoners of... Actually, number per day. 20 prisoners in total, which will give us an £8 payment, and then I can just put more stuff in the dormitory, so there's no problem there. Actually, the problem is that I haven't yet built it, which is slightly problematic, as you might imagine. But also, if we get any more mothers, I'm going to have to then do more building work over the left-hand side. So we need to go for 1 and 2, 3, 4. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. We might as well finish it off. There we go. So, there's that. Alright. There is that other dormitory sorted, which obviously increases our capacity as well. So we'll force open that door. These are all cracking on over here. That's still saying it's not got a crib and minimum size is 4x4. I think it's that wall because of the way it works. Let's just have a quick redesignation. So we've got family cells. We'll cancel that. Then we'll redo it. Yeah, minimum size 4x4. What's happened is that wall is causing us issues. So I'm going to have to delete that wall. All of these walls, which is a slight annoyance because it means that not wasted money, but it means that well, yeah, I guess it is because it's like 50 a brick. Yeah, 50 a square. So would be nice. Anyway, how our prisoners' needs. I haven't really been looking at anything such as the kitchen or anything like that. What I do need to do though is go to our reports and then programs and just set up that alcoholics group therapy once more. There we go. We'll start that on. That's fine. So that is still saying it needs to be enclosed, which it is, but what I need to do is redesignate the rooms, you see. So we'll go to family cell, we're going to cancel all of that, then we're going to redesignate it all, and then this top one should be legitimate. Okay, that's fine. Right, so that's good, that's all fine, then these are all good as well. What we do need to do is go to our objects though and place the cribs and the rest of it and finish these off. I'm pretty sure I cancelled that wall, even though I know I deleted it. I'm pretty sure I cancelled it. Apparently not, though. Right, so there's that done. Jail door. 1, 2. I'm going to have problems here, so I'm going to have to stop and put brick wall back in. Because I have not yet got a nursery. So the nursery goes in the centre. Like that, okay? And what this does, you need a serving table, a normal table, benches, cribs, and a playmat. So we can put tables in the centre if we really want to, and I think we'll put tables in. Serving tables will go up the top. I think that makes sense. So serving tables. See, we can't fit it there, so it's going to have to go along one side. And then we'll put a table on the other. That looks really dodgy, doesn't it? There we go. There's that sorted. And then you need cribs. It just says, it doesn't say how many cribs you need, so I'm just going to place a couple. And then you need playmats. So we'll put some playmats like that. Which is what I want to do. I don't like the idea of that being there. I'm going to cancel them for now. Because what I want to do is have cribs either side like that. So it goes, you come out here, you can put your baby there if you want, and then there's a playmat next to it. There you go. But then we need a table somewhere. So roughly in the centre would be fine, which is going to be there. And then we need a serving table, which is going to be problematic to place because of the design of this. But at the bottom then. Okay. That should do us quite nicely. And to finish it off, a bin. Because babies are messy, obviously. Right, so we have all of these put in. Oh, there's mothering going on in there as well. And there's loads of wee on the floor. Oh, lovely. And look at little babies in there in the cribs. Very, very nice. Right, so that's saying it's not enclosed, so we need to fix that problem. We've got enough money to only just resolve it, and then we're sorted. We do not have any water over here, which is sort of a good thing because I need to place more drains. Now, I think I'm going to have to do a 4 like that because the water flows in a weird way where it can go diagonally. So, and you can't just place it under the shower head, so you do need to do something like that. And because of the original design, I can't do what I wanted to do, which is, you know, put a big wall there and save it. But, well, whatever, it's fine. So, receiving 4,555 generic units of currency / generic credits per day. Nursery does not have a bench, which is an interesting one. Didn't even know you needed a bench, but we'll put a bench in. Why not? It says it's not a legitimate room, but they're actually using it no problem at all. 17 grand we've got now, by the way, just because we've finished that long-term investment, which is excellent. We'll go for a bench, and we can place a bench probably there. This would be nice if it was a lot bigger. Right, so... Oh, actually, the table, I guess we really need to do... The table is where they eat, so there's nowhere for them to sit. Oops. Okay, I should really resolve that issue, shouldn't I? By probably... redesigning the entire thing, if I'm completely honest with you. Right, so let's just go to dismantle object. Dismantle that, and these, and these, because the original design is just not going to work. It's not big enough. If it was one larger, we'd be okay, but it's not. Oh, we're dismantling that with a baby in it, and I think we've just created a baby up. Oh my god, if that moves it... Oh shit. Well then, I really genuinely hope that we create that up and the baby's being returned to the mother, because it looked there like this workman, or one of the workmen, came along and went, yep, we've got orders to to create this crib up. There's a baby still in it. Ah, that's fine. That's just a that's a fake one, and then they just create it up anyway. Oh dear. Interesting. Right, so. We're going to need to put the serving table down the bottom still because of the size of this thing. We do need to put a table in here, which we're going to put it like that. And we'll put a bench either side, you see. And I think we'll put, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many can you fit in? We're going to have to fit another one of these, like so. Like that. Okay, so there's the serving table. Right, and then we need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A total of 12 cribs and 12. I don't know if you need 12 cribs or 12 cribs and 12 playmats. I'm not entirely sure how many you need. Either way, what I do want to do is run this pipe work along. So we're going to run some large pipe down and then in. It's a bit of a weird design, this, but we're going to run that there. Then we're going to run small pipe right down and then along like that, and that connects everything up. Alright, just go for our deployment here. Guard patrols, and we need to set up, we need to cancel that guard. No, that guard patrol is actually okay, I think. No, you'll be going through. Actually, you're going to be going through different things. We'll be walking through tables and such, which is not something we want. I want a double guard patrol in there, just make sure that is secure. It is free time at the moment, but obviously it's going to be... That's going to be changing in a moment. What I do want to do is go to objects and then toilet, and just finish off the toilets in this area. There we are, because this will pretty much be the dormitories done. I've been really overlooking this area and haven't been checking it out at all, but it looks like it's running okay. Just run a little bit more electrical cable along to power that room there. This one still doesn't have it, but obviously we haven't really built anything in there. Still can't remember what that one was for. I think that was security, but no, security was over there, so I really don't know what that room was for. We'll get on with that later on. We have not yet got the toilets in here, but you know what? I'm not really too bothered about it. What I am bothered about is going to building brick and then placing this one in here. Now, these are going to be separate areas for things like the church and stuff, so I think we'll get that up and running before anything else. So let's go for a door, and we'll put a door in. This is going to be the which one is going to be the church? One of them is slightly larger than the other, isn't it? So that one is a total of 12. This one is an 11, I believe. No, that's a 12 as well, so that'll be the 11. That was the 11, yeah. Yes, because you measure it from there, of course. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. So this was the smaller one, so it doesn't really matter where we put this. So what I'm going to do is put a door in there, I guess, and same over this side here. And then this is going to be probably the... I don't know if it's going to be the library. It's going to be one of the rooms, probably a shop or something. And then there's that all sorted. So we will max speed this thing. Laundry is all up and running by the look of it. I am going to do a full shakedown. I'm very concerned about this area here. Obviously, it is a full dormitory, so people can start tunneling and things like that. I don't yet have any patrols around the outside, especially we don't have dog patrols. That might be something we can crack on with. Let's just reschedule all programs, make sure that's sorted. And all rooms booked because we don't yet have a lot of work time. Having the, what do you want to do? Tool cleanup and crack down on drugs is a good thing to do because we're searching. Having the the break right in the middle of the work has caused some problem. People a little bit of an issue because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. But the problem with doing it like that is that you're splitting it up in everything's in a block of 2 generally for teaching. So you want a block of 2. So what I'm going to do is change our lockup. So we have eat and then lock up and then 6 hours of work. And we have found a tunnel. There's the start of a tunnel there. Look. Okay. Interesting. I thought we would find something. I just didn't think it would be from there. So we are still searching. I've got to remove tunnels because it's only the one. But we did find a tunnel, which is good. Obviously, that person's going to get solitary and then get moved off to here. There's actually a couple of people got solitary there. We could just go to our intelligence and then to gangs. We do want to check. We do have 2 gang members, one in this dormitory and one in the top left there. We don't yet have, that's green gang. We don't yet have any gang leaders as far as I'm aware. We'll go to informants and gang member snitch. We do have a snitch. And we've got a potential CI here as well. So we're going to recruit you, Mackenzie Busby, which is prison number 83733. We've got found luxuries and found weapons. What are they in for? 7 years for carjacking, apparently. Okay. Naughty, naughty. Right, so we are still finishing off the nursery and other things in here. Let's actually get that nursery sorted. So we want a total of how many player mats? I think 6. How do we want to have this? Actually, cancel that. Player mats like that. Okay. Because they're very cheap. Actually, 50 quid a player mat? What's it made out of? Cashmere. Right, anyway. Let's go for the cribs like this. Actually, we don't really want to put them in the middle like that. We want to do that. Oh my good God, there's been a death. Is it the snitch? Yeah, it's the snitch. Natalie Wyatt, it's prisoner number 83242, age 59, sentence of 5 years for money laundering, and she's been killed. Oops, sorry, I didn't really move them to another area because we didn't have it. Well, the snitch, that's that problem resolved. This doctor's sort of moving all the way, stuck in the wall and being a bit glitchy. Let's hire another, Let's buy another bed. We don't hire the beds, we're not outsourcing this thing. We are still sorting this area here. We have not yet got a large jail door on there. I do need to force that open. I also need to sort out the room here. Now, several people have said the best thing to do is probably not bother with another kitchen because of the amount of staffing problems you're going to have with it and things like that. And this was something that people brought up in the last episode, saying there's going to be a lot of staffing problems, things like that. You're best off just putting another row of... Have we still got a mother in here, by the way? I think we did still have one short somewhere. Either way, I'm going to do the other side in a moment. People are saying that we should probably change this. So what I might do is I'll put all of this in. I'm going to put the other side in. If we don't have any problems, like if this is happily feeding everybody, then I will change things around. Speaking of happily feeding everybody, though, we don't yet have enough serving tables. So I am going to put in the rest of the serving tables like so. And then we do need to expand our... freezers and also our cooker capacity. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So current prisoner capacity is 80. We need to sort out the other side. That is still not plumbed in because for whatever reason they've done all this but not the main one that connects it all. That is all connected. That is most good. Okay, so while I'm in this mode, I'm going to run some small pipage. Lay a bit of cable around here, bit of pipe and all that, and there we go. And then we need to do the other side. So we'll go to rooms and then to family cells, and then we'll drag this family cell all the way down. So it looks like the nursery is all up and running. As you can see, all the mothers are coming along there saying they really want a shower, but they do have a shower. I mean, the shower's there. They can happily use that. You can see all the babies go on the play mats and things like that. That is good. Hopefully we won't lose one like we did last time. We need to put in the beds, so let's get that sorted. We've got 5 grand, more than enough to get this other side done, I believe. And then that should be okay. We'll go to our drains, because it's the one I spotted first, and then put these in. There we go. I know a couple of people in the comments have offered solutions to the drain problem, but every one of them, as far as I could see, was a solution that wouldn't work because of the way that the water flows. So, sorry, but there's nothing I can do about that one. What I am going to do, though, is I could dismantle these toilets, now that I think about it. dismantle these toilets like that, and then move them onto the drain state on the left-hand side. There's no problem with that, and we save a little bit of space, and it means we can add something else as well. So I think that's important, that we save some space, and then allows us to add things like television and radio and things like that. So yeah, we'll get on with that one. So wait for them to crack on with that one, because there's a lot of building. We've got these 2 rooms here, which we have not yet furnished with anything, really. Let's just have a quick look and make sure that I'm not going to blow the grid. The grid's okay, but it's getting a little bit warm. We have lots of stuff on the floor for some reason. They're just flinging it about. I don't know if it's because these are not electrified, so the food's spoiling. I don't think that's how it works. We're going to go to our programs and wait until it's just past work time, which it is now, and then we'll reschedule all programs, because as you can see, we can then hire, well, we can do another kitchen safety and hygiene, but we don't need to. So we've got 4 passed, which is 80%, which is very, very good. Behavioural therapy, we've got 5 in the queue, so we're going to start that off. There we go. Sorry, that's alcoholic scruple. Start behavioural. There we go. There's no teacher because of the amount of things we have. It's going to cost a bit more, and because of the way we've got because the psychologist does both the alcoholic group, he runs that, and also the behavioural therapy, then we don't have much time for that one. Workshop safety we haven't got there. Pharmacological treatment to drug addiction, best to start that now. It says 1 in the queue. We do have only 2 spaces for it because we've only got 2 beds. We do need to sort that out in a bit. Parole, we got none in the queue, and the rest is also locked. Okay, so let's get the spiritual guidance up and running, because that's something that is very, very good at calming prisoners. It's something that you pretty much always want to put in, regardless of your own thoughts or feelings on that one, because it's just so powerful. There we go. Right, so let's get on with the, we'll put the altar right at the back, and then we'll put the pews in, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could put a 7th in, why not? And then we can go for prayer mats for the back as well. There we are. And then if we wanted to, we can put some prayer mats like this. It's just like carpet, isn't it? There we go. Right, so we've actually dismantled all of this stuff here. We want to force open that door, to be honest with you. Force open that door, because obviously this door's getting a bit of use. We don't really need to be opening and closing like that. Looks like these are really wanting sleep, but there is food getting brought here, and they are coming along and sorting that out. So there's no real issue with that one there, with the workers. I guess they are workers, but they just work. They just work in the kitchen rather than everywhere else. The chefs and stuff, they're coming through and happily depositing food and taking it. It is a bit of a problem for them, but not a massive one. I mean, it seems to work okay. Current sleep time, so I'm going to shake the entire thing down. A lot of these... Oh, there we go. We've just got grand completion, probably for tools and stuff. That's okay. So we need... Oh, no, that'll be for drugs, because we've still got tool cleanup on the go. 17 grand, then, that's cool. We obviously do need to look for... Mainly, what we're doing this for is the tunnels. We don't really want any tunnels to be around here. Let's run some electrical cable down. Make sure that's all connected up. These places are getting searched as well, because, as far as I'm aware, these will happily try and escape as well. That person is in here and weeing themselves because... that's a bit annoying. Because these are family cells. For whatever reason, they've decided to move themselves over to this one, even though it's not yet finished. So you can see they're still holding the baby, and they haven't got any toilets. Because these family cells are in, what we need to do is just remove them family cells for now, and then they'll be moved over to the other side. I don't know why, but as soon as I placed them, they went, oh, we're going to go over there, even though the other side is perfectly fine. Or is it? No, actually... It looks like we've just got... How many mothers do we have? Doesn't tell me. That's annoying. It should tell me there how many mothers we have in that prisoner amount, because it tells me minimum, normal, maximum, protective, super, max, death row. Oh, parent capacity, 6. Doesn't tell me how many parents we got, though. Does it? We just have to work it out. Right, okay, whatever. So... The workmen are cracking on. We do have a lot of workmen, and they are very, very, very busy. We've got that grand completion there by finding another bit of tooling. That's okay. Let's just go to our materials and then remove tunnels and make sure, nope, there's no tunnels there, no tunnels there. Everything is fine. That's sorted. So I think we'll leave it there. Not too bad at all. We've got a lot of stuff done, I guess, over here. But this has been a little bit more intensive than I thought it would be, getting the family cells and the nursery up and running. But it does work, and it seems to be working all fine and no problems there. Obviously, we've got a very high capacity over this side. We can get some more prisoners because we're on 69. Total shared capacity is 74, so we can get some more prisoners, but it really depends on how far we can expand. I think what we're going to do is not focus too much on getting this, or getting the other side up and running just yet. What I want to do is get the wall all the way around here. I want to get the security put in. I want to get parole. I want to get the death row put in. These are the shops here. Get all of that sorted before we even work on that side, because it's going to start pissing the prisoners off. Let's have a quick look at our needs. You can see that there's a lot of hygiene need there, exercise need as well, because we haven't got things in the yard. I know that's something that people actually mention in the comments as well. So we'll crack on with that. There's a literacy need. There's loads of needs that we need to get sorted, so I will crack on with it. As always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.